Jiddies and Lettlemen, Goys and Burls, welcome back to the channel, and first things first, happy Wednesday. And I know I've said this in like every single video in the beginning, but I just want to say again, thank you guys for the unbelievably large amount of support in the last couple videos. You guys have been blowing it up, and I want to see if we can do better. Like we've asked before, we're shooting for 200 plus likes on this video, so smash that like button, subscribe, it means the world to me. We upload almost every single day here on the channel, and happy Valentine's Day if you celebrate that scam of a retail holiday that I can't stand. If you celebrate it, I hope you guys enjoy it. If you're single, solo, and you're not celebrating it, more power to you. Just live your life the best you can. Don't let a holiday dictate your relationship. But, conspiracy theory Aaron, moving on to the next step. In today's video, guys, we're going to be talking about something that's pretty interesting. Now, I've asked this question in the Discord. I've had comments about it, and it's about anti-cheat inside of Xdefiant, and it's kind of a spicy topic when you really break it down. We really discussed it in the Discord, and speaking of Discord, there'll be a link down in the description as well in the comment section to the Discord channel for the community. I honestly didn't think it would be as fun as it is after creating it. Everyone's been asking for one, and once we made one, it is just fun as hell over there. Everyone's nice to each other. It's a great place to talk, interact with me and my friends and other people in the community, and we just have a time of our lives. So I encourage you guys, come over, join it, say hi, hang out in the Discord chat with us, because who knows what's going to be going on in there. So, nonetheless, let's hop into today's video. So I don't know about you guys, but I've noticed over the past couple years, it seems like cheating has become like the hot thing to do. Ruining people's experience and just being kind of a scum in games has become like the cool thing. Not to mention, not only that, but content creators, streamers, players competing for money are trying to find any advantage they can to try to cheat. And the hackuzation thing has become outrageous inside of games like Call of Duty and all sorts of stuff like that, where you can't even mind your own business without being accused of cheating or using some kind of third-party software or device that's making you a better player. Now, I'm not one that's going to sit here and defend or protect anyone, but I can say that most large streamers, people who are pulling thousands of viewers, they're probably not cheating, guys. They're probably just playing a lot more than us. They're, perfecting their craft. This is their career. Now, could some of them be a bad apple amongst the bunch? Definitely. And there's proof of people doing that. But most players, they're not going to be going out of their way to cheat. But like I was saying, over the past couple of years, it's gotten worse and worse and worse. And one of the most egregious and worst anti-cheat situations we've seen was Warzone with their new Ricochet. It's something that doesn't detect fast enough. It's something that doesn't work well enough. And cheating in that got so bad during the lockdown version of like 2020 Verdansk Warzone that it made the game like truly unplayable. And now we know that Ubisoft, well, you don't have the best track record with BattlEye and Easy Anti-Cheat and anything they've used in the past to try to stop people, but I'm a firm believer that a game like Xdefiant that is free to play, its biggest challenge and biggest kind of determining factor is if cheaters can run rampant, that game is going to quickly die. And in my mind, I'm not a cheater. I don't, know anyone who cheats, but if I was, I would be more likely to cheat on a free-to-play game versus a paid game, especially when it requires, if my account's getting banned, to purchase another one or spoof or do whatever I need to do to get on hardware banned and just all the crazy stuff that cheaters will go through the kind of ringer to do. And that's why Warzone got so bad, where multiplayer, there are some people that have gotten their way around that, but there's not as many as there are in free-to-play like titles. Now, when it comes to anti-cheat, we have all sorts of different types. BattlEye, Easy Anti-Cheat, everything we've said like that. I know kernel level is definitely the best, but it's the most controversial. I know that Valorant and Vanguard anti-cheat was like crazy kind of controversial because people believe that it's stealing information because it runs in the background 24/7. There was a bunch of controversy around it. Now, I'm not the type that really cares if I have anti-cheat on my computer, if it's stealing my information. Just another thing that's stealing my information nowadays, so who gives a fuck? But when it comes to Xdefiant, we actually did get some information on where they're planning on going, but not too in-depth on it. And we got a tweet from Mark Rubin back in April during kind of the whole pre-beta phase talking about, we don't tend to like to talk about our anti-cheat solution as it can give away info to the wrong people, but yes, we are using BE, aka BattlEye, Ubisoft's kind of biggest thing they use alongside Easy Anti-Cheat and that kind of stuff, and he said, not a secret, but we are doing other things as well. Now, I wonder where they're going with that as other things. Obviously, like they said, they can't tell it because then it gives cheat creators and people who cheat more options of trying to get through that firewall and everything. But we then did get a response later in August after post-beta when there was a lot of hype behind the game and people were starting to kind of really enjoy the idea of Xdefiant launching. They did talk about anti-cheat again, and Mark Rubin responded saying, "It's a constant battle against people who hate video games. If people didn't cheat, we'd have more devs available to work on making the game even better, but cheaters don't want good games. But to answer your question, we try not to talk about our anti-cheat to avoid leaking info," and just let you know the question was asking about anti-cheat, just like where they plan on going with it. So we kind of have the same answer here in a sense, but I'm glad Mark Rubin touched on one thing in that response, talking about, people who cheat don't like good games, and it's so true. And it makes me wonder, when did the whole cheating thing become such like a normal thing to do? To me, I will never wrap my brain around someone cheating to ruin other people's experience inside a game. I don't get that at all. It makes literally zero sense, like none at all to me. But there's just people out there that go hand in hand, will make content on it. There's people on TikTok Live, you can scroll through there, I'm just watching them cheat in Call of Duty. Like, how is that fun in any way? I don't know, but the main question I have for you guys could answer down in the comment section below is, do you think anti-cheat is that important, and do you think cheating is going to be an issue in Xdefiant? Personally, I don't think it'll be as bad as we're thinking it'll be, just because we've seen previous instances of it, but it's definitely something to keep on kind of the back of your mind, knowing that cheating has become such a hot topic that there's a potential that a free-to-play game could just have cheaters running rampant, and if that happens, Xdefiant's going to have a hard time, especially if there's any kind of issues with launch and stuff like that. Just these are little things that can add up on top of each other and really just put a dent in what we want Xdefiant to be, and I'm hoping it's not like that. So I want to know your guys' thoughts and opinions down below. And yeah, so I love you guys to death. I appreciate all the love and support recently here on the channel. You guys are amazing. Like I said, there'll be a link down in the description to our Discord. It'll also be in the comment sections. But let me know your thoughts and opinions. You guys are beautiful, one of a kind. And until next time, guys, you know exactly how it's going. Handorses, boys!